Hey, welcome to the video. You know, it's been a kind of a problem. It's plaguing a lot of the, I don't know, a number of Colorado owners. The dreaded overnight dead battery issue. You go to bed, you get up, you got to go somewhere, and the battery's dead. Well, there's some confusing information on it. We're going to try and get to the bottom of it. The problem, where the confusion comes from, that there's been actually two issues. There was one that was specifically caused by the over-the-air update going in overnight and locking things up and not completing and keeping things on, and the battery would drain. That problem was allegedly fixed. But then there was another overnight battery drain problem. Well, I have here, Gambot put that up on Still Store. This is the official GM service bulletin, and I'll put the information down below. It just says battery discharged overnight, and this is dated September 8th of 2023. And it's from, this document is from the ACDelco TSD system, technical delivery service. It's the official GM service manual, the service information manual. This is a bulletin from it, and it's bulletin number Papa India Tango 6042 Bravo. And again, I'm going to link that up down below. And it says the condition, the complaint is some customers may comment about a discharged battery no start issue. Well, duh, if it's a discharged battery, yeah, of course it won't start. Duh. Anyway, then it talks about complete the steps below on the back page. And I'm going to put it up, and then I'll read from it. Now, I will say there has been some comment, some discussion. Don't jumpstart it. Chevy says don't jumpstart it. Well, they've kind of taken that out. I know why they did it, or at least I can guess why they did it. And it has to do with the jumper cables from the donor card or from your clever little lithium-ion jump start box. Those things are great. I got one, never had to use it, thank God. Anyway, but yes, I did have a dead battery. So anyway, the issue about jump starting seems to have been the prohibition on attaching the negative cable directly to the battery. And it doesn't say on this one, but it does say on the first one that dealt with the over-the-air. I don't want to confuse people, so let me clarify that. This one is not the over-the-air dead battery. This is a, we don't know why it died at night dead battery. And it doesn't say, but it does point out you want to hook up your negative cable to the body ground cable, not to the negative post on the battery. And I'm guessing that's because you could get a spark which could ignite the hydrogen gas which outflows from the battery. And that's not, I mean, that's all batteries do. That's why you should never really, when you jump start it, don't hook it up to the negative terminal. There's another issue with jump starting, but it's really, I mean, I think what it boils down to is step one. And remember, this is written for the people at your local Chevy dealer. Some of you got big dealerships that know what's going on. Some of you got small dealerships that go, well, I don't know, we've only sold 2 Colorados. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with them. So that's why I'm including this. So you can copy it down and you can bring this up. Anyway, charge and test 12-volt battery with a GR8 or DCBS diagnostic charger. Then it goes on to say, do not replace battery unless test fails. Well, okay. I had a nice die-hard, heavy-duty, high-amp charger that I hooked on this when it died, and 2 hours later it was ready to go and it started. And that was before I read this. But you don't want to just throw an ordinary voltmeter on there, apparently. Oh, I got 12 volts, yeah, 13 volts, I have 14.2 volts, it's good. No, you want to use something like this little guy, an actual battery tester. And this isn't one of those, it isn't a GR8 or a DCBS diagnostic charger, but this is a tester. It will check for load amperage. It will check for amperage, load voltage, bad cells. So you want a tester of some sort. And if it tests okay, well, then you're good to go. If everything's good, you want to clear, step number 2 is clear all DTC. So I assume that means a diagnostic trouble code. So if you've got a little scan tool, magic. If you have a little scan tool, it doesn't have to be a fancy expensive one. Any one of the scan tools, the ODB2s are kind of universal now. So you just, you plug it in, follow the instructions, and you look for trouble codes and clear them. Now, according to this, after you have cleared the trouble codes, start the vehicle and ensure the check engine light is not illuminated. Then it says, the drain condition is automatically illuminated with the key cycle start. No further diagnostics are required. Well, why did it die? Ah, well. Let's go back to the first page. Why did it die? Cause. The cause of the condition may be due to a condition. Boy, that's great. That's great wording there, isn't it? The cause of the condition may be a condition. You think? Anyway, the cause of the condition may be due to a condition where the serial data gateway module, the SDGM, stays awake. I'm awake, and discharges the 12-volt battery over time. It stays awake. Oh no. Anyway, so the serial gateway module. So you get this. No further diagnostics are required. You've cleared the trouble codes, no check engine light on. But then, step 4. Oh, by the way, verify the serial data gateway module has the latest software. If it is not on the latest version, reprogram the latest serial data gateway module software. No further diagnostics are required. Well, see, your local Chevy dealer may not know that it needs to be updated. So I'm guessing if mine dies again, I'm going to call down to Payson and say, hey, you guys need to update my SDGM. So anyway, I'll put this down below. I wish there was a way to attach the picture so you guys could easily print it out. But hopefully this will solve the problem. So I hope it does. Good luck to you. Have fun.